What's up, YouTube? Mizzy in Real Life Weekly Truth Channel. Subscribe, like, comment. What's up, YouTube? Mizzy in Real Life Weekly Truth Channel. Subscribe, like, comment. But let's get into it. What's up, YouTube? Mizzy in Real Life.
Yeah, Shersky. Today we got the Williams sisters, famous tennis players. If you're not familiar with the sisters, we're gonna get right into it today. We're gonna get real familiar with the sisters today. Don't even worry about it.
"2021's King Richard," in which Will Smith plays Serena and Venus Williams' father and tennis coach Richard Williams, shines a light on an often forgotten part of the champion duo's origin story. As People noted, their half-sister and personal assistant, Yetunde Price, was shot and killed in Compton in 2003. She was just 31 years old.
Tunde's first in her class, Lynn and Isha are too.
When the Williams sisters appeared on Red Table Talk to discuss the film with Will Smith, Serena opened up about how it felt to see her late sister portrayed on screen. She recalled, "I think I cried the whole time. Whenever she came on film, I just started even still." Their mother, Oracene Price, agreed, calling it a quiet moment.
It was just something that you kind of try to put in the back of your mind and don't want to remember.
This sentiment echoed a comment Serena had made 2 years after her sister's death when she told The Guardian in 2005, "I haven't really coped yet. I'm trying to figure out how to cope with it, but not a day goes by when I don't think of it. And I try to make sure I talk to all of my sisters every single day." 2021's King Richard, in which Will Smith plays Serena and Venus Williams' father and tennis coach Richard Williams, shines.
So today we'll be diving deep on the symbolic and sacrificial life of the Williams sisters and the late death of their 31-year-old big sister, Yetunde Tara Price. Yetunde Tara Price died on September 14, 2003, was the oldest half-sister of and personal assistant to the leading tennis players Venus and Serena. On September 14, 2003, she was murdered in a drive-by shooting in Compton, California, United States. And as you can see here, we got 63, which is equal to 9 in the reverse reduction cipher. On the night of September 14, 2003, Price was chatting with her boyfriend in an SUV parked outside what subsequently was revealed to be a crack house in a suburban Compton, Los Angeles County. According to the prosecution, at the subsequent trial, 2 members of the South Compton Crips street gang who were guarding the house at the moment, they opened fire on the SUV in the belief that they were defending the crack house from gangland rivals. Presumably the Lime Hood Pyru Price's boyfriend, who later stated he did not realize Price had been shot drove her to a relative's home where he called emergency services. Price was pronounced dead shortly after arriving at the hospital from a bullet wound in the head. So they said that it was Crip gang rival gangs who ended up shooting the shots which killed Venus and Serena's older sister. Here goes some of your famous looks in the industry currently. So we got Venus and Serena. Let's dive right into the gematria side of things. The gunfire that killed Yatenda Price early September 14th, 2003 seemed to come from nowhere, cracking through a window of a white SUV and hitting her in the back of the head. And as you can see here at the top left hand side, we got Sacrifice coming in at 62 in the reverse reduction cipher, as well as Yetundi Price coming in at 62 as well in the reverse reduction cipher, which is the English language simply in reverse. So we got Tara Price lining right up with her full name and Sacrifice once more. And below that, we got Price coming in the English language at 51, as well as Out of Nowhere coming in at 51 in the reverse reduction cipher, as they stated up above. And then we have Sacrificed coming in at 67 in the reverse, as well as Come From Nowhere coming in at 67 in the reverse reduction cipher as well. And then we have Order Out of Chaos coming in at 75, 222 in reverse, lining up with the Venus Star Williams and her sister Serena Jamaica Williams coming in the reverse and reduction cipher as well as Venus Ebony Star Williams coming in at 134 on the reverse, and the Jesuits coming in at 134 in the reverse as well. But let's continue moving forward. So we don't want to waste no time on the clock. We got gunshot wound to the head coming in at 96 in the reduction cipher, as well as Freemason coming in the English language at 96 as well. Then below that, we got that man's name coming in with gunshot wound in the English language and the reduction at number 55. Also, we have the exact day that the incident occurred, Friday, equaling 63 in the ordinal and 63 in the reduction, as well as missing sister, which at the moment, Yatunda would be the missing sister. Let's continue. So, as you can see here, we got some more sacrifice coming, lining up with ritual sacrifice, lining straight up with all of our names, every which way you take it. 73 in the ordinal, 46 in the reduction, as well as 62 in the reverse reduction, and 73 in the reduction as well. Lining up with every damn sacrifice. You could damn near have every which way you take them, bar for bar. Then we got the N word coming in at 60, 42, 30, as well as September, the abbreviation for the month that the event occurred in, as well as Freemason, price, and the actual date, which would be September. You got to space out so you can get the numeric form correctly using the calculator. Moving on. Then we got Kill coming in at 44, 64, lining straight up with Michigan, which is the birthplace of Venus and Serena Williams. Coming in at 74, as well as 115 and 43 in the reverse reduction, as well as Senegal, which is the full name of the place that they're actually from, which would be Senegal, Michigan. And you can see down below we got 138, 75, 267, and 87 in the reverse reduction in English language at 138. All right, we got Serena coming in the English language at 62, as well as sacrificing her sister's name, Yetundi Price, in the reverse reduction, which is the English language simply in reverse at 62 as well. Here on the right-hand side, we have the article took straight from Wikipedia. Then we have Price, drive-by shooting, and Serena. And down below we have sacrifice, come from nowhere, which the bullets came from nowhere. We got our last name and her full name down there again. We have Serena coming in at 62 in the English language, as well as 62 in the reverse reduction, lining up with sacrifice, as well as her sister's last name with ritual. We got Friday in the ordinal coming in at 63, as well as missing sister coming in at 63 in the reduction cipher, as well as the N word lining up directly with the man accused of firing the shots in her direction, which would be Robert, lining up perfect with drive-by shooting. We got Freemason coming in at 147 in the reverse reduction, as well as 147 in the reduction, lining up with gunfire that killed Yetundi Price. We have the killer's last name, which is Maxfield, lining up perfect with killing. Sacrificial coming in at 90 in the English language, as well as missing sister coming in at 90 as well in the reverse reduction cipher, people. Okay, we got Yatunda's last name, which is Price, coming in at 84 and 30, 84 and 30 with drive-by shooting, and her little sister, Serena's name appears once more. This was actually a extra page that wasn't actually supposed to be in the slide, so don't mind this one. Let's move forward. So we got Friday, the day that the incident occurred, coming in at 63, as well as missing sister, devil, murder, and Crips in the reduction cipher at 83 and good old 29. So it was clear to see that this was like a staged type of setup event that they had going on here, with him lining up with Freemasons every which way you can put it in the calculator, as well as killing and sacrificial missing sisters. So we got the dates that the incident occurred on, which equates to 113 in the English language, 50 in the reduction, 150 in the reverse reduction, as well as 60 in the reverse, with the perfect match. They're actually the same date, kind of. I just showed you guys how we could split one and keep one the same, get the same number. Under that, we got the Jesuit order coming in at 69 in the reduction cipher, as well as 201, 69 in the English language in the reverse reduction, lining up with Serena and Mark of Beast, as well as her baby sister coming in at 134 in the reverse and 134 in the reverse, lining up perfectly with the Jesuits. So it seems to me that they took her out so they can continue to rise up the stairs. Somebody had to go so another group can excel. You know, some people are like, can be bad for your lifestyle, or like, you know what I mean? Like, I believe that this took place because she didn't actually play tennis and was as athletic as the twins were. So, being that she was the assistant, working mom, 3 kids, they decided to take her out for their career. You know, some people can be like as good as cancer to you, and you would be better off staying away. Moving forward. Because when you play with these type of entities in these special realms that we don't know too much about just yet, you can find yourself in these sacrificial rituals by the numbers if you don't pay attention, and can possibly and your ass up in the sunken place. You're messing with them people again. I told you don't come out here messing with them people, man. So we got Venus Star Williams coming in at 222, as well as Order out of Chaos at 222 as well in the reverse reduction cipher, which is just simply the English language in reverse. Jeez. We got Jesuit Order lining up with the sisters, as well as Order out of Chaos lining up with both the sisters. And as you can see, after that, they went back to a normal lifestyle. There is noted professional rivalry between the sisters in the singles between the 2001 US Open and the 2017 Australian Open. They contested 9 major finals. They became the first 2 players, female or male, to contest 4 consecutive major singles finals from the 2002 era French Open to the 2003 Australian Open. And their sister left at the end of 2003. Serena famously won all 4, completing the first of the 2 Serena Slams, non-calendar year Grand Slams between 2000 and the 2016 year. They collectively won 12 Wimbledon single titles amongst both of them after they gave a damn sister up. Venus, 5, and Serena, 7. Each other's matches in support, even after one of them had been knocked out of the tournament. So as you can see, they took their sister out, and we just read it here. They won 12 damn trophies in the same year. 12 Wimbledons. First female or male to contest in more than 4. They both contested in more than 4, which one had 5 and the other sister had 7. So we can clearly see that they knew the mission that had to be complete, and they did as such to continue moving forward in their ritualistic lifestyle. Big shiny ass trophies. Happy as shit. These folk be evil, man. Oh God. Evil as hell. Yeah, look at that, like they know. Like we know what we did to get this bitch. Whole time. Like they didn't put in that they didn't put that blood in to get those their dishes they're holding right now. And these are the years that they won the Wimbledon, where Serena had 7, Venus had 6. Crazy. But yeah, Serena and Venus was born into this. Their dad was. I'm gonna do a separate video on him. But their dad was a part of something as well. Like they was born into this, born loving tennis. They might not even have loved tennis. They dad loved tennis. I passed it right down to the girls. because that man didn't have no sons. He kept having girls. So you get to see they was down from the get down. You know what I mean? From the start. You know what I mean? From the start, put them clubs in them girls' hands. Like y'all gonna, yeah, man. I know what to do. We got Robert coming in perfect with drive-by shooting, 84 and 78, and the reduction and the reverse reduction. We got Maxfield lining perfectly with killing bar for bar. We got Robert lining up with masonry. Perfect 33, 84, 39 in the reduction, reverse, and reverse reduction cipher, people. So it's another one of them things on our hands, man. We got another one of them things, people. And they continue to win on and win and win and win. They turning the DJ Khaled out this motherfucker. All I do is win after they done gave up that blood. Chilling with you mean, Obama people. Who that? Tice? Look like Tice. We got gunshot wound to the head coming in at 96 in the reduction, as well as 96 in the ordinal, lining right up with Freemason. And on the day that the incident took place and occurred on, we get 113, which in other words is the number for dishonesty, not factual bullshit. 113 in the English language, 50 in the reduction, 150 in the reverse. Hey. Oh, we got drive-by shooting lining up with Robert, and drive-by shooting equaling 213 in the reverse reduction cipher, which in other words is the number for death in the satanic cipher. The satanic cipher is another cipher which can be utilized when needed. But we get the numbers 213. Just like the area code that they were in when the incident took place, which is 213, California area code. And we got Maxfield coming in with the N-word in the ordinal and the reduction at 38. That Negro coming in at 59 in the ordinal, 32 in the reduction. With gunshot at 32 in the reduction cipher as well. Lining right up with headshot in Robert M at 37 in the reverse and reduction. Moving forward. And as you can see here behind, this is the guy that was accused of these accusations and placed in prison for his role in the whole thing. We got gunshot wound to the head coming in at 96 in the reduction, as well as 96 in the English language, lining up with that man's name and gunshot wound, which you've seen in a couple slides before. And we got mother of three lining up with murder in the reduction and in the reverse, as well as gunshot wound to the head coming in at 96 and 96 in the ordinal reduction, as well as headshot and robber done. And here go this peanut head looking mother on the right hand side, lining up with sacrifice came from nowhere, which the bullets came from nowhere. They just magically appeared, I guess. You got gunshot wound to the head lining up in a different cipher with Freemason. Freemasons lining up with killing in Maxfield, which is his last name. Perfect at 115 in the ordinal, 43 in the reduction, as well as 115 in the reverse, as well as the date that the event occurred on, which was Friday, coming in at 63 and 63 in the reduction as well, just like missing sister. And we got some more interesting numerology on. Crip gang coming in at 48, lining up with homicide at 48, as well as 42, lining up with Freemason, and the reduction in the reverse. We got that man's name, murder, Crips lining up with each other. So, as we can see here, man, we come to the conclusion. This is another one of those events by the numbers. We got murder coming in at 43 in a reduction, Freemasons coming in at 43 in a reduction, and Masonic killing and Maxfield coming in at 43 in a reverse. And with that being said, man, that's all I got for this breakdown. As a matter of fact, I got one more slide. And this slide will be like the dates in between. So from people remember heartwarming Wednesday, August 9th, 1972 to Saturday, May 27th, 2023, we get 59 and 25, which are real symbolic numbers. 41 weeks, like Kobe Bean Bryant left when he was 41, and it like landed on the 222nd day in August. Just like the order out of chaos, 75 at the top, coming in a reduction in the reverse, as well as sacrifice, masonry, 6'3" equaling 9. In the reverse, Freemason 147 was the day of the year, May 27th. As well as Order Out of Chaos coming in at 222. I hope you guys enjoyed the breakdown. Like, subscribe, turn that notification button up. Make sure your notifications are on. I appreciate all the support. Share it to a friend. Tell that friend to share it to a friend. See you guys next time. Mizzy in Real Life Truth. With another episode for you guys. Mizzy Terraforma checking out. Until next time.